There we go.
Yay.
All right.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
Okay.
no internet at my house.
Close that out. Yep.
And then the internet here wasn't working. So I had to like hotspot my
Like
phone.
it wasn't working after like you did a small test run and it worked for like 5 seconds.
Basically, well,
After you did a speed test and you're like, hey, this is great. Yep. no.
yeah. Yeah, I turned it down so that you wouldn't get that much of the background. So that's why you have to be like
We got to be in here.
even like So so we're on a hotspot on my phone. You might be like, you could have stayed at your house and done that. Well, the service is better. Well, because the internet's out by my house, everybody's on the cell towers.
Uh-huh.
So I guess I'm on a different tower here because like far better,
So much better.
so much better. But Philip got stuff. And
I got
Philip's-
stuff. It's so awesome. I got
When,
stuff.
when Philip's got board game stuff, you have to like take advantage of that.
So, first thing we got. Shouldn't be a shocker to anybody. Ha-ha! New Power Rangers.
While you do that, I'm gonna
And
tweak,
as you can see, they are still in the plastic.
I'm gonna tweak the white balance settings so
okay,
that
gotcha. So my shiny makeup. Where's the makeup intern?
yeah, exactly.
See what's happening. What's happening is Chris is rubbing it in. He still has a full head of hair. Okay, so you don't get the Look at me, I'm Chris, and I got a sexy head of hair.
Well, I was actually referring to the shine on the plastic.
That's how you know this is a true unboxing,
Yeah.
because I haven't even gone through to complain to customer service. Hey, this part is broken.
Hey Phil, wave. You're on stream.
Yay! you oh no, I was gonna comment to yourself that you're on stream.
Here, I'm just gonna hold it like this
There we go.
because it's a little bit easier than holding the mic.
Or here. Come on. Oh, that's why we have knives.
But this help. I can hold the mic
Oh, there
while
you
you're
go, yeah.
cutting.
Yeah. So this is new expansions to Heroes of the Grid.
More. Oh, now it's red again.
And
Burr,
There
burr,
we go.
burr.
Everything's going. And we've got the Ranger Allies pack number 3.
I leaned too close to my phone.
and blocked the signal.
I blocked the signal.
So you can stop the signal, Mal.
Kill me with a sword.
Yeah. 5 Ranger figures. A couple of support characters in here, which is kind of neat. Oh, no, that's a White Ranger. Never mind.
You're gonna
Ah,
see people
the
looking at us in the back like, what the fuck
Yeah,
are
like,
they
what
doing?
are y'all doing over here? Okay, gotcha. So, here, we'll open the bad guys first, because, everybody loves bad guys. You love a good villain. Trying not to destroy the boxes.
And see, if the internet had been working, I had my camera or my phone set up so that I could like zoom in
Get a
on
nice
on
good zoom
stuff.
on there, yeah.
But the phone is literally how we're getting this out. So
Got your destruction sheet there. Renegade has done really, and it's taped. It's always taped.
oh, they're always taped.
They're taped.
Hey, I'm podcasting here.
Right.
That's a Beetle. I'm podcasting here.
Bobbity bibbity bibbity bobbity.
What's up? We got an extra mic if you want to come chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I told him he should.
Oh.
I told him he
What's
should
that
have had
for?
you.
What's it? What is that for the Blood Angels?
Yeah. I'm gonna actually convert his. I got other parts on the way. But I'm gonna convert him into the famous Akira style fighter.
A piece of lore I don't. A 40K thing I don't know.
Ah,
Oh, that would be why.
there you go.
It's anime.
All right, gotcha.
Player 3 has entered the cast.
Right? Dude, Renegade always, they got good on these sculpts.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it helps that
These
the
are-
figures are bigger.
Yeah,
You can get more detail.
these bad guys are a little bigger. We're gonna
You Power Rangers fan, Philip? Phil? We're gonna go Philip and Phil.
put them right there. They're a bit taller this time.
Are they?
They look it a
They
little
pulled a
bit.
Games Workshop. I'm like, we're just gonna change the scale.
Just a little bit, just to get you there. All right.
Primaris Power Rangers.
Oh, got the
So
Ranger
wait, was this
Zord
the
cards.
is this the Venjix one?
This is the Shadow of Vengeance theme pack. Yeah.
Oh, but these are like the bad guys from.
Yeah, so this is Perfect Evox over here with the triangle staff, and this is Final Venjix with his.
So wait, what do we got? Cell Saga going on here? We got
That's
Perfect
what I'm
and
guessing. man.
Final.
We also- and then Lieutenant Tanea 7 as a bad guy there.
Oh wait, you know what? I recognize this chick.
Okay.
The few TikToks I've seen of Beast
Oh.
Morphers, yeah.
I didn't. Beast Morphers is the one with the sunglasses,
Yeah.
right? I didn't like that one.
That was the first Hasbro one.
Okay.
Which is
I-
funny because that was the Super Sentai that they did to make fun of Power Rangers, and then they turned it into a like this was. They specifically made it to try and make it like the American Power Rangers.
Okay. I still don't like the sunglasses.
Oh,
I've seen that.
Oh, what is that from? Akira. That's right. Okay.
It's been recreated in the anime since, like, with different characters and stuff doing that. Like,
And
After
then we've
Philip
got
shows.
Gold
After
and
Philip
Silver
shows off stuff,
Rangers.
you can teach me how to. You can tell me about the Raven Guard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we may have to talk about that. I may be repainting like
Nate
all my
Silva and
40K
Steel.
stuff
Oh yeah. Again.
again.
Jeez.
Well, this time I may only have to paint half of it because of what I'm choosing.
Oh, okay. There you go. Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, bad guys right there. Nate Silva and Steel.
Oh, Silva is the Gold
Ranger,
I know
yeah.
that. Oh, and he's gold.
And this is
That makes sense.
they
yeah,
made
I
it
like
gold.
it.
Yeah. They've gotten better with that too because it is a golden. All right, what you got another? Oh, you're gonna zoom in? Okay, got you right there. All right, we're zooming in. Camera guy Chris over here. All right, we're zooming, and we're focusing. Hey. Where's the disclaimer? Yep, okay, it does say it on here. Requires Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid to play. I still need to play this with you.
Yeah, I have not played this.
We tried once. Like we cracked open the box and then there was just so much stuff.
We had this and we had Arcadia Quest, and we were both
Yes.
like,
Arcadia
neither
Quest.
one. Well, no, it was like neither one of us wanted to because it was like so much to get involved. It was
Uh-huh.
like the end of the night too,
Yeah.
or not, but like towards the end, and we're just like, I don't want to do it. And then we tried to play on Tabletop Simulator one time. We couldn't figure the mod out.
Oh yeah, that was not not a good word. And then everything always comes with its. You got your decks of cards, your Ranger cards, your Boss cards, your
the Zord.
the Zord, and this is like your main Ranger card with their.
Oh yeah.
With their special ability on there too. Yeah. I always thought it was interesting. Beast morphers, but they had cars.
What was that?
Like beast morphers,
Uh-huh.
and they all had like animals as their thing, but they had cars as their Zords.
That's probably a Sentai to Power Rangers issue, where like
Because RPM did the same thing, but like all the vehicles had like animal faces on them.
did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it RPM or was it Overdrive?
I don't remember.
There's too many with cars.
Yeah. Well, they have like 5 themes that they just rotate. There's like dinosaurs, ninjas, and
They
cars.
The Sentai of Super Megaforce
yeah.
actually made fun of that because the guy wanted to change into American Turbo Rangers,
Yeah.
but he changed into Sentai Turbo Rangers, which is a completely different costume. He's like,
Oh, is
"Oh,
that the
you
one
wanted Car Ranger? That's what you wanted."
Is that the one that looks like it has like the train track kind of looking? Is that the
think
the
think that
Japanese?
was- yeah.
Because like that appeared in Super Megaforce, but it was not a Ranger. It was not a Sentai that got turned into a
Yep.
Ranger thing.
Yep. So that's our Venjix, Shadow of Venjix.
Shadow of Vengeance. Now, do you have
there.
Because that's the bad guys. So I'm
That's the bad
assuming you
guys.
already have the Power Rangers, other than the gold there.
No, because not all the teams are getting released as teams.
But
that makes
why
sense.
would I mean? It seems
So-
seems kind of dumb to release the villains, but not the. I thought I thought it was one of the in like the first Kickstarter, because like Beast Morphers originally came out when the first Kickstarter. I thought it was in some of the extras that they came out with.
No, the Beast Morphers Rangers aren't there.
Oh. And looks like I'm seeing Dino Charge.
Yeah, so we've got, this is the Ranger Allies pack. So
Although
it's
we've got a Lost Galaxy.
a Lost Galaxy.
I
Yeah,
had to go Galactic at first, just to
but you got a very astute eye there. It's
yes,
it's the bad girl from
yes,
Lost in Space,
yeah,
Astronema,
Astronema.
as Galaxy Pink.
Yeah, and looks like I see a Mystic Force in there. So this is
Udana.
Rangers. What was it? Rangers
Ranger
Pack 3.
Allies.
Ranger Allies Pack
Yeah.
3.
So
Oh, Dr. K.
from Overdrive, I think.
What?
Dr. K.
No, RPM.
She's RPM.
She was the one that created the Ranger powers in RPM.
Okay. Oh, there was a different. No, that was Lightspeed.
I like the cast. That one's weird because it's RPM's one of the ones where like the people went on to do other things that
yep.
they were more famous after, or like I knew them watching it. Like
Yeah.
RPM Red was dude that was in Jessica Jones,
Okay.
the neighbor kid that was like getting clean off of drugs.
Okay. RPM Yellow is in that show.
Is iZombie.
Ghosts. No.
Well, she's also in Ghost, but
yeah.
iZombie.
iZombie. Okay.
Rose McIver or something like that.
Yep. Yeah. So we've got here. Put this down for the moment. We've got Aquitar White Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. We've got Galaxy Pink Astronema, so the second Galaxy Pink Ranger. You've got Kendall Morgan, Dino Charge Purple, right there. Udana, Mystic Force White. Although she didn't call herself that in the show. She was like Mystic Force. I don't remember her saying White Ranger in the show, but whatever, that could be. Oh, that could be. And then. Oh, yeah, yep. That's all right, it happens. And then Dr. K from, what'd you say? RPM. From RPM, yes. The Doomed City of Corinth. Where it is. 5 Ranger figures. They see that's different. See, they're classifying her as a Ranger. Oh, I guess she's actually gonna have. I'm gonna read this because she's actually gonna have. She's support, but she's also a Ranger, so that's different. It's covered by the logo.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, I already zoomed in.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's all covered by the logo.
I just need
Yeah.
to enable mic 3 so I could just have that one over there.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. So they've got all these come with really nice figures. I mean,
Yeah.
heck, even
Let's see. How tall? What do you say? Like 2.5 or no? Like inch and a half?
closer
Does it
to
say
2,
what millimeter scale? No, because this is a board game.
because the board game doesn't have
If
millimeter
it was
scale on it.
if it was a minis game, it'd be like this is, the 75 millimeters or whatever.
But yeah, then they've got their Zords. Actually, I wonder, what does Dr. K get? We're gonna open this up because I'm very curious to see
I'm just reaching over in front of you.
what the Doctor got
Oh,
as
yeah.
a support range.
Trans Dagger Pink.
Any RPM Ranger. Oh yeah, White Ranger.
Save the
Titanform.
Morphin Grid.
White Battleborg, Plesiozord, Wildcat Galactabeast.
The Guardians. I love they put Guardian system because that's like, hey, you can put your GI Joes in this now too.
Oh, that's right.
Because
that's
they
right.
got the GI Joe. Although I got to say, when you had that other one, the Dino one or the one that had the cars,
Okay.
in the other box, the artwork looked like Transformers.
Oh yeah, because it's and it even is kind of.
I mean, they're all done. A lot of the
Yeah.
art's done by the same thing.
Beast Bots Go.
Well, there was that, and then there was also the bigger cards. Is it these? No, this is the that
Oh yeah,
one.
that does look. That does have very
Like, that's got
Transformer-esque.
Constructicons all over it.
Uh huh. Yeah. Under the box there. This is.
Project Go Onger.
Yeah,
'cause
Go
that's
Onger.
Because in the show it was like written on the side of the thing, and they had like a reference to it for something, but that was the Sentai was Go Onger.
Yeah.
So if anybody's played Power Rangers Here at the Grid, let us know in the chat.
That's right.
Everyone's like, no, we expect Philip to, so he can tell us.
Right, and I have to go to
You're
work.
a collector.
I am a collector at this point.
You are
I
a
am
collector.
friggin-
But this isn't it. This isn't all you've got.
Oh, this is not all. This is not all. Okay,
Like,
so we're gonna talk.
Not just
to-
one unboxing, but we got like multiple stuff here.
We've got 2 unboxings today, guys.
And that
All
was
right.
not even the.
That
And
was-
technically, I had stuff I
Ah.
could have done, but I left it at home,
that's okay.
and it would have just been Arkham stuff. I was just looking at my shelf. I was like, oh hey, I got stuff I could unbox.
All right, so we're
And
gonna,
I Beto had sent us some Kickstarters,
everybody go.
but obviously I can't show those up now.
That's right. We can't.
I mean,
I can pull them up on my phone, and we could try to
technically, I could. I could screen cap the.
second.
I could screen cap this screen. It would just you wouldn't get the video and stuff. It'd be a lot. We got a small data pipe, and we don't want to push
That's
anything
right.
else through that data
We
pipe.
do not, man. That's actually a pretty cool pose. I don't know why you're holding a sword like that, though.
It reminds me of the anime pose where like it's like that, and it's like
Oh.
on their shoulder kind of
Yeah,
thing. That's
okay.
what it reminds me of.
That could be- all right, so we put all this away.
We're just gonna. This is now how Oddball the streams are gonna be. We're just gonna start streaming in random locations. Or we're gonna
Yes.
go to Rita's and stream.
Yes.
Go get some Italian ice.
We'll be back in 20 minutes.
No, we're just gonna keep the cam. I
How much batteries that laptop got?
I get a UPS going to her. I just plug this into a battery backup, and then just like, hey, Ash just got her whole inverter set up in her van.
Oh, that's
We could
right.
be a mobile streaming van.
We would need to get like a big dish on top though to look like a news van or something. That would be great.
Boards and Swords is coming to you live.
From Gen Con.
Then you just have to have like foil over the thing, so it's like.
Oh, yep.
I've thought
Get that.
about like after seeing that guy that was streaming at the TMS Vegas where he had the
Oh,
camera
yeah.
on the shoulder. Part of me was like,
You're like,
should
I
I
can do that.
do something like that? So like day one of dealer, or just stream during the day and just walk up to like different booths and be like, hey, why don't you tell us about this thing you've got going on here? And then I could even have like him and have my phone on my arm,
To have the chat going.
have
Yeah.
the chat going.
No, no. You need a Nintendo Power Glove. And just mount your phone in there.
Or the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes.
All right, we're starting day 2 of Boards and Swords 8-hour live stream.
All right, there we go. So we're gonna. Ah! Hey, they're off camera too. All right.
Knocks the camera over.
Okay. There were some extras.
Oh, yeah.
Super Zeo Zords and the Super
Ah.
Zeo Megazord.
Oh, yeah, because
is
those are
in
different
there.
than the regular Zords, because those are the ones with the symbols on them.
Yeah. Yeah. So that pack came in there. It was if you ordered one, you got this. If you ordered the other one, you got this other thing here. If you ordered both, obviously you got both. Yeah. So put that over there too.
If you order both, you got nothing.
This is a scenario book 2. They've been releasing a bunch of scenarios online, and they just printed them out and put
Do you
them
have Scenario
already.
Book 1?
I don't know if scenario book 1 exists.
Oh,
It
but
might.
it says 2.
I know it says 2. Book 1 might exist. It's just in a box already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's for the RPG, right?
No, that's for the game.
That's for the game?
Yeah, because they set up scenarios for you to
Oh.
pick this villain, pick these rangers.
Gotcha. But I mean, they have like the RPG, so I didn't know if it was like a cross promotion promo.
Oh no. This is all.
What are you,
Well,
what are you doing under the
doing
table?
I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing.
I don't want to know he's doing under the table. Jesus.
this.
They heard that 4 states away.
They did. They did. This is your this is your play. Like, I'm going to use it as an active player coin. I think they had a different purpose in mind for it, but it's going to be an active player coin, I think is what it is.
Probably the the Kickstarter that I've seen you get the most excited about that we've talked about on the show. Because normally it's like some random like, hey, I found this thing.
And it came with card sleeves that
A lot
actually
of card
have,
sleeves.
yeah, looks like tread marks are going
That's
over
cool.
the,
So it
yeah.
looks so in case you don't want to take your cards over and run them over a bunch of times, you can just pretend they're run over instead. We're talking about Thunder Road Vendetta. You can't just be like, I got sleeves to this thing. Oh my God.
They heard that 4 states away too.
Yeah.
right.
I had to
Thunder
check to make sure we
Road
didn't get disconnected.
Vendetta.
Is this all punch board?
That is all the punch board. The punch board is outside of the box.
Hold on. I have to.
we gotta. All right, you ready for this, guys? Boom.
This is the first time I've seen this.
The punch board. Oh, and even that's wrapped in plastic too.
Here, I'm gonna zoom in on that section down there.
Okay, right here. Ball, right here. Backing up, going forward.
So I can come back over here.
There we go. All right.
This road is paved with bad intentions. Look at this. Look how much punch board is on the outside of this.
Yeah. This is the of course, you know, Philip can't do anything half-assed.
Yeah.
So this is the all-in
Maximum charge.
maximum chrome
sorry,
edition.
Maximum chrome.
Yeah. There we go.
You're about to lose the punch
As
board.
the punch board is all going to fall away.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's
so
even
that's
pretty on the back.
Oh, it's got a nice. It just uninterrupted too. Nothing going. No instructions. No. See, it's
Well,
a
yeah, because
nightscape.
if it's a maximum chrome edition, you already know what you're getting.
Yeah.
You don't need no advertisement on the back. No stinking advertisement. So this game is basically like, oh, I'd play that pretty. So you got
Right.
Beetle's attention.
All right. Come on
this-
down, Beetle. We'll
This is
get started.
Mad Max, the board game, basically.
That's
or
how
Thunderdome,
or- yeah.
probably Thunderdome.
Mad Max Thunderdome.
But apparently Thunder Road used to be a game. Nice. Got the box fart. Even look, the rule book looks like a movie poster because
Yes.
it's got like the, or
it's-
the
oh, yeah. What is it? Oh, just Thunder Road Vendetta TRV. Action-packed gameplay, fun and enjoyment. This game approved for ages 10 plus. And
Bill,
looking
you can
inside,
pull up a chair. You don't want to sit down?
it's okay. I'm in between. He bites. I'm in between.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, one of the things as I'm pulling these out,
All the stuff's empty.
yeah, because it's all the punch board in the back.
You know, I kind of like that. It's funny to see the punch board on the outside, but to know thought
But
went
to
into
look at the tray, like that
the
tray
thought
is
went
empty.
into like, oh, when everything's punched, it's gonna fit in this box.
Yep. There's even a video for how to put everything in to the spots.
That gets a little too far because it's like if it's not intuitive enough, then
yeah.
it's like because you know
Well, it was-
I'm only gonna play this so often, so it's like I'm gonna have to rewatch the video every time I put the thing away.
the video was more for there like it is there is intuitive.
How you stack the trays,
how you,
maybe?
How you stack the trays. Also, there's like one of the Kickstarter extras. It's like, oh, where do I put that? Oh, hey, we didn't actually mean to, but you lift this thing up. There's a divot where that stuff fits. Right there. There you go.
Yeah, that's my usual. When stuff doesn't fit, it's like let me lift up and just throw it in underneath.
yeah. But yeah, they have there's a divot.
Oh
it's
yeah,
already
that's
bent.
gonna be for your boards.
Those are for the roads.
the
yeah.
road boards. Yeah.
Road boards. Yeah, and there's
Oh, not all the punch board. There was more punch
there
board.
was more
in
punch
the
board
in the box.
Yeah, and some of it's labeled like there's hazards and damage and stuff on there. All right, but okay, and then this guy actually that go right there. And this guy goes back here. All right, we're gonna pull out some of these minis because they are, and they're like pre-washed.
Yeah. With the player colors.
Yep. So you've got all your player colors.
On the copters.
Yeah, with spinning rotors.
Oh, nice.
Is that where's my there we go.
Yes.
Spinning components.
You can bring in a helicopter to shoot the cars.
Looks like
So like all the cars have guns on them, so you can like if you get in behind or in front of somebody, you can shoot them, and then they have to
yellow's the enemy
roll to dodge.
because all yellow has. Is
Oh, is that like a solo mode?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because the demo
got,
I
like,
played didn't have that.
Orange copter. You've got a dune buggy ish. You've got.
You weren't at PAX Unplugged when I played.
I was
this,
not
right?
at PAX
Yeah,
Unplugged.
okay.
You've got. You've got a Mustang ish.
I know you went 1 year, but I'm pretty sure that was like early.
And you've got like a heavy duty van.
Oh yeah, and the best part is that there's so like when you go to like crush someone's car,
Oh, it can actually
it actually fits
sit on top.
It
That's
sits on top.
nice. Okay. I didn't.
Yes. Yeah. This is the recipe. Is this the game with the boards you put end to end, and then when you clear one board, you take it off, slide it. It does a Zelda kind of
You
swipe.
can do a rotating. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. On the backboard is damaged.
What? Yes.
Oh, anyone on the backboard is damaged. Yes.
Yeah, on the back.
Like if you're last and you haven't cleared the board yet.
Okay. This one is. There we go.
Just slag.
Just no, it's
Or is that the black car?
that is those are black like enemy cars.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And not really. Can't really.
That's what I thought. I thought it was just like
Well, they might be wrapped.
I'm thinking terrain that you just leave out and like you have to avoid.
Yeah. But the cool thing
Ooh. We
is
got ourselves a convoy.
the big rig. Right there. Yeah, and then the big rig also has a support helicopter.
So
This
is there okay,
One,
4 player
two,
colors
three,
and then
4,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then enemy stuff going on. Yeah. There's a lot
That made me originally when you pulled it out, it made me think it was another player color.
yeah. Oh no, you're right. Those are the black ones are wrecks. You get
Yeah.
your damage tokens, finish line,
That's
your
your
road
terrain.
tiles. Yeah, terrain.
You
Hazard
just see people
tokens.
use this for Car Wars
Yeah,
or
lot of-
Gaslands.
So much stuff going on in here.
Have you seen that? Gaslands?
I have not seen Gaslight.
Gaslands is a miniature game that uses Hot Wheels cars. Those are
nice.
those are your minis. And like you like add so because it's also themed like Mad Max's. So you buy Hot Wheels cars and then you put like guns and stuff. Like you glue guns and stuff to them.
Okay. Oh, that's right. These guys are the final 5.
Final 5.
The
What
final 5
the
motorcycles.
Elite 5 I have to defeat to get to be the Pokemon Master.
I'm guessing. I just read through I was reading through the instructions.
Rosa Beetle said +1 for Gaslands.
Yeah. Final 5 movement dice, final 5 dashboards, the big rig section board. So even that, like each individual section has its own board to. Oh, okay. See, that's. I don't know if maybe that's just.
Is that all the cool stuff to look at?
I think that is all the cool stuff to look at. But I'm also like going through the instruction book here because it's the Maximum Chrome rule book. So all the expansion instructions are already included in here. They thought this through.
That's handy. Oh, Gasland uses movement templates kind of like X-Wing. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
We're trying to start X-Wing back up.
So I could just bring it. Yeah, but I got to buy all the like version 2
Not
upgrade
necessarily.
kits.
I mean, just of the stuff you want to play.
Oh, yeah.
They have it by faction, so you don't really have to buy the Imperial one.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah, the conversion kit.
It tells you on the back exactly how many of each of those ships.
I doubt he has enough.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to max it out.
But now you can run a TIE Swarm with equipment.
Oh,
Because
yes.
the way they did it now is instead of your equipment being part of the same points as your ships, now you have like up to 20 points of ships, and then each ship depending on the ship and depending on the pilot, has a upgrade points that they can spend.
Okay.
It just sucks because like the cheap pilots are not that much more, or like like the cheap pilots are like 4, but like the generic pilots will be 5, and it's like, well, why am I gonna? I'm gonna take the aces. So
Yeah,
that I
take
get-
the guys with some ability. That
Yeah,
can
don't
set
start
that.
X-wing. Start Gaslands.
Yeah, I saw that on it. Yeah, I was like,
I do own the book for Gaslands.
okay. This
In fact, I loaned it to Blake because we were talking about hacking some rules into 40K for when we do Thanksgiving to do kind of like a race.
oh wow, this is.
Like that's what we were trying to do, is come up with like a good tank race system for Thanksgiving. Gyrocopters, motorcycles, buggies, race cars, trucks, buses, tanks.
Oh my.
We should do that for when, what's the big the
Indy 500.
weekend that's going on?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a really cool MDF set of goals that I found. I saw Gen Con one year. I was like, oh, this would be perfect for that kind of thing, where it's like, I think it's like a set of 6, so you can like place them, and then it's like a. It reminds me of the Cruising USC, where like checkpoint. that's what they remind me of. The thing that it would count down till you get to the next one.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, this looks like a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah, Thunder Road
yeah.
Vendetta.
Oh yeah, this looks like. I mean, some of the damage, like dent, no damage, no effect other than filling a damage slot. So I guess if all your damage slots are full, your car is destroyed.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wow. Minor damage, shrapnel. Yeah, see that?
Yeah, so one of the cool things about the way this game works is everybody gets kind of clustered up, and when you hit somebody, they kind of like, I don't want to say explode, but kind of like shoot in a different direction.
I was reading like they
And
have to roll a direction die.
They have to roll a direction die, but if they hit someone, then that person has to do it too. So you can start like a chain reaction of causing cars to go.
And there's
run
something
through-
called a slam die too.
Yeah.
Moving and slamming. Giggity. Slamming. Every
It feels
stack-
like I just played this at PAX Unplugged, but it was over a year ago because last year I was working most of the time, so it would have been the year before that, 2021.
It would, yeah, because we interviewed the guy, and
Like not long after that.
not long, and then I backed the Kickstarter, and they canceled the Kickstarter.
Yeah,
and
I
then-
bet- started to get.
Yeah, January 25 of last year.
Okay, yeah, so that would have been the previous.
Okay. Good thing I didn't pull everything out, because now I'm trying to like, crap, where did this go again?
Well, the orange went there.
Yeah, he went there. All right. This is actually kind of cool.
Philip's gonna be playing with his cars at home.
Right?
I actually get a YouTube short of you just like playing with your cars.
Yeah. Well, here you go. Here you go. Pull the clip. You've got the clip right here. Meow.
You joke, but I am gonna start. I've just been like, why am I making YouTube shorts when I can just cut pieces of stuff we're already doing?
Uh-huh.
Besides,
It was-
other podcasts do it.
It was what you explained to us years ago about the audio editing.
Yeah.
Like, it's the exact same number of button clicks to
Eh,
save a clip
It's
or
not-
delete a clip.
It's not that easy. I don't go editing the audio or the video on like YouTube.
Oh, see,
But
that
I
all
mean,
fit in.
it's just like all the other clips I see on like TikTok, where
Uh-huh.
it's all the like porn stars on a podcast, and it's like like a bunch of dudes being
As
like,
it got real quiet. When
Yeah,
you
no,
said
it
porn
did.
stars.
these guys are like,
Where's the coin? There's the coin. Got you right there. Oh,
is the coin gonna fit in there?
the coin. I will find a spot for the coin in the box. Why did I? Okay.
That's the thing that can slide underneath.
Yep, that'll just sit right on the bottom.
Hey,
right
did you
there.
see this? This is the first player marker.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a steering wheel on the other side.
And
I
it's
was
a
like,
steering wheel on the other side.
I thought it was like a gas vent.
Well,
Kinda.
it's a full console.
Yeah, but when you flipped it over, it looked kind of like a wheel on a vent.
Oh yeah. I think they officially called it the Lucky Strike coin
Ah.
or the Lucky Player coin. Yeah. But no, we had to so the little bag, it just says metal coin, and we were like,
Metal coin.
okay, you're not wrong, but why did I get it? And I was like, oh, that's the thing they told us about, but it's not like explicitly labeled that that's the thing for backing within the first 48 hours.
No.
I backed within the first 48 seconds.
Yeah. Was the checkpoint comment from Carmageddon? It might have been, but I always remember it in Cruising USA. Or maybe it was, no, because it wasn't Daytona. I'm pretty sure it was Cruising USA.
That's cool artwork
Man,
on
I keep
the
seeing-
box too, man.
I keep seeing, speaking of racing games, like the movie sucked, but did you ever play Episode 1 Racer?
I
loved
did
the
not.
shit, yeah. Yeah, the Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, I love the shit out of that game. And I've been seeing it on like the Nintendo Switch, like in the eShop or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm like, I know I'll never play it, but I kind of want it. Just like, I found out on the Xbox had Time Splitters.
Time Splitters.
Time Splitters was an old PS2 game.
Okay.
It was like there wasn't a good.
Beetle has it on CD-ROM.
I didn't know they made it on CD-ROM because I played it on the 64. Was when I played it the most. Was Thunder Road a game that Philip played as a kid? No, he just super likes the theme.
Well, the theme is great. We also interviewed the guy from Restoration Games.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I'm running a blank now.
Thunder Road Vendetta came out in '86.
Yeah.
The original, or Thunder Road came out in '86, and then Restoration Games is doing the. I don't know. It's probably on the box here.
I just want to say Pandemic Guy.
Presented by game designers David Chalker and Brett Myers. Illustration by Margie Bergerson.
Rob
Additional game-
Davio. That's who it was.
Rob Davio. We interviewed Rob Davio?
Huh?
We interviewed Rob Davio?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. He did other stuff too. He did Pandemic,
he did
right?
Seafall
He did Seafall.
and Pandemic Legacy.
And
He
Pandemic,
did all the Legacy stuff.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
who I was thinking of. Not He did Pandemic Legacy.
Gotcha. Which that took forever to play.
Well, yeah. I'm tempted to just chuck Betrayal Legacy in the trash.
Oh.
Just because, like, we played, like 4 or 5 games of it, and it was fun in the beginning, but then it's like, oh, I just got to keep playing Betrayal.
Yeah.
And you're not adding enough to have me keep playing Betrayal. Like, games 1 and 2 were cool, but then you're like, oh, I got to keep playing Betrayal.
You got to keep playing Betrayal. Yeah. And the box is all shiny. I'm just the Mustang looking car. Jason Statham.
Transporter?
Death Race.
Death Race. That's probably by design. It's like when Simon does, like, the characters inspired, you know,
Yeah.
like, oh,
Legally distinct.
yeah, this totally doesn't look like in the extras I got for Zombicide Black Plague, there was there just happened to be one that looked like the dude from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and like, because he even had like the little sun.
Because this is actually great. This piece right here shows all the extras you've got there.
Oh, and it shows you what parts of the. I like this actually because this shows you not just what it comes with, but it knows like, okay, this stuff is these pieces are for expansions. So if you're going to play the base game, you just need what's up here on the top.
Yep.
I like that. Let me see this. What's
An
because there's
exclusive crew
because it
leader.
looks like there's one expansion that's just road pieces.
Carnage at Devil's Run.
Carnage at
it's
Devil's
called,
Run,
yeah.
the Boneyard, the Scorcher, the Serpent's Tongue, the War Zone, the Drifts, the Parking Lot. That's the base game. The base game is just Parking Lot, Mud Hole, Scenic Route, Unrest Stop. Whereas like the Devil's Run is like the Boneyard. The Boneyard's ready.
Oh, so much punch board.
This is one of those you're gonna need 2 hours just to. Here's our unpunching video.
Right? Yeah. This is.
Yeah,
It's got a
this is punch board 1A.
So the front of the big rig has a missile launcher.
Well, all the cars have like weapons on them. You can shoot the cars. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah. Oh no, you can shoot the cars.
Okay.
But the fancy thing about the big rig is it also has a rear firing arc.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of special.
Yeah.
So apparently the original Death Race, the cars were made from VWs.
Okay.
Fun fact. 30 to 75 minutes, 2 to 5 players. So there isn't a solo mode.
No solo mode.
I thought that's why they had the opponent cars, but maybe
Oh.
that's for the expansions.
It's for the expansions because they
Now,
were the
not
final 5.
Not
Yeah,
only
yeah.
do you have to watch out for each other, now you got to watch out for whatever the dude's name was in Fury Road, the Milkman,
Oh yeah.
the mother. I forgot what it's called. Something Joe, Imperator Joe or something like that.
Imperator sounds right.
Immortal Joe.
Immortal
Joe.
Immortal Joe. Yeah.
I got there eventually.
Get the silver spray paint. To Valhalla.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, just punch everything out.
I gotta like turn the gain like all the way up and like set the mic right there. It's like it's cracking right in your ear.
I saw someone, they were doing an ASMR stream. They had some setup. They probably had this type of setup here.
Yeah.
But the microphones were like ridiculously short, so they could plug them right into the left and right.
No,
And
that's
they were being able to.
because I actually listen to ASMR. I can tell you exactly what that is. There is a
Okay.
microphone that has basically 2 ears on it. It's designed to mimic
Hearing
ears for
Okay.
like like it's an ASMR mic.
to be able to have left and right channel
Yeah.
stuff going on. Okay, that's
And Mortan Joe.
Immortan Joe, that's right.
Yeah.
Immortan.
So can I tell you about my 40K woes?
What's your 40K woes?
My
They're woes now?
woes. Well, no. Why I'm talking about repainting stuff.
Oh, okay, while you're repainting stuff. Yeah, go
So, I'm seeing all my stuff,
ahead. Uh-huh.
and then especially they're starting to like reprint things that like you used to could be able to play
Okay.
in 40K, and they'd be like, oh, here's this Contemptor for 30K. By the way, here's the rules for it in 40K and stuff like that. And so I was looking at all the stuff I have, and it's like, especially you look at like the Marines, and you're like, if I picked a Space Marine chapter that was in, or if I had my 40K and my 30K armies be the same chapter, then I could I'd have a much bigger 40K army.
Yep.
Because like my Space Marine chapter or my Space Marines for 40K is kind of limited. And then I'd have all these tanks that I could use, Tanksgiving. I wouldn't be like proctying them. Like, sure, Imperial Fists are in 40K, but, we've got a couple of Imperial Fist players. So, but then I was like, man, I'd have to repaint those Black Templars again. And then I was talking about this with the player on there. He's like, well, just play Raven Guard. And I was like, oh, because Raven Guard are black. I just basically have to redo the shoulders, which is a lot
Okay,
easier.
For the, yeah.
So now I just but now I just have to scrub all the 30K stuff I have, which is like 40 Mark 6 Marines, 10 Terminators, 3 tanks, a Land Raider Proteus, and a Scorpion
Okay.
or a Spartan, Land Raider Spartan. So that's a lot of stuff. But the Land Raiders, all I'd have to do is just paint the yellow. So I wouldn't have to necessarily strip them. The Marines, I would probably have to strip. But also looking into it, the Raven Guard are also kind of like your stealth legion, which
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I do play like a rogue in D&D,
In,
so it's kind of
every-
like
yeah.
Also, pull up your phone, type in Forge World Corax. The mini for Corax is just amazing looking. We don't know when 10th edition drops yet.
Spell Corax for me.
Huh? Corax. So the 10th. When did you hear this from? Oh, okay. Yeah. Boards and swords stripping after dark. Oh my. No, yeah, because what I had figured, what I was hoping for, was that next Sunday we would get the coming this week in pre-orders, and they would pre-order for 2 weeks. Basically, I'm hoping they do like what they did for Heresy with the Age of Darkness box, and so it'd be like, what?
So is that like the whole mini, or
That
did
is the
someone
whole
cut-
mini.
Really?
That is the whole mini.
Yeah, the 30K promos come with a scenic base.
Yeah. So you can just plop like zoom in again.
Okay.
So like I think it's around there. You basically there's another base that you can plop out and it's just him.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Like the display base where he's sitting on your shelf and looking pretty.
And
I don't
shooting a
know-
guy in the face.
Rules wise, I don't know if you have can you play him with the scenic base in the game?
He's
I
just
mean, it doesn't hurt because larger base doesn't hurt you, or actually, it hurts you more than yeah.
I think you can, but it's intended that your base don't take out.
How many Leviathan boxes have you pre-ordered so far? 0.
he's just constantly killing that one guy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got the wings and everything.
That is looking like
Yeah. I remember you telling me about Sanguinius doesn't have the display bases. Yeah, I haven't pre-ordered any Leviathan because they haven't been gone up for pre-order yet. We don't even officially know the price yet. We've had rumors that
that
it's
guy's
like
$140.
that's $250. Yeah.
Tree fitting?
That's what I was imagining, but some people were yeah, that's what I thought. But some people were saying because there was there was a contest they were giving them away, and there was a rule there was a law where they had to distinguish how much the price was worth. But then again, some people were talking. You're also talking about there's that markup when it goes from pounds to dollars. Like everything's cheaper over in England.
The rumors have been like 160 to 180 pounds, which is
Yeah. I'm still undecided on Leviathan because I don't know what to do with the NIDS. That seems to be kind of the running thing. I know so many people that want it for the Space Marines and not the NIDS. Well, I mean, which is what I'm doing. But that's where, if we can get enough, I'm getting one, and Taylor over there is going to get one, and we're going to swap. I'm going to give him the NIDS. He's going to give me the Space Marines. Yeah, that's Rusted Beetles. There was a giveaway where the prize value was $250. But I want to paint NIDS. Yeah, they look really cool, but I just wouldn't want to paint like 200 of them.
Yeah.
Which is what you have to do for a NIDS army.
That's right. It's gone down. It's gone down a lot.
Well, no, I'm not even talking just the conversion factor.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about like there is a markup price that GW puts when you buy outside of England. Like if you like, I've seen the sales sheets, like the. So the books, there was the Arcs of Omens, which is their new campaign, or what was the campaign that closed out 9th edition.
You think Mike would let us use his parents?
But wait, no, his parents are in Italy, or his grandparents, somebody. But he has a house.
That's right.
We could have it shipped to
We
his
should
house.
get everything shipped
and
to
then
his house and
just have his renter ship it. But no, what was I talking about? Oh, so the Arcs of Omens books. When the first one came out, there was the price sheet that came out with it.
Okay.
And if you took the pounds and converted it to dollars, it was like $35. And I was like, that's a pretty good price for them. And then the price for the American came out and it was $60. And I was like, the fuck? There have been people that are like,
Unnecessary.
especially when the dollar was like 1 to 1. There was like about a year ago, the dollar and the pound were like 1 to 1.
Yep.
There was a guy talking about just making a trip to England just to load up because you could get it
which is
so
crazy,
much cheaper.
When we were in Germany in the late 90s, I was in middle school, and I had a cell phone, and I had to like, I'd have my own money, go out and buy stuff, so I knew about the conversion rates and all that kind of stuff. It was like 2 to 1 dollar to pound.
It depends. I mean, it changes. I mean, there are people that's
Yeah.
what they do to make money is just everyday trade money back and forth. When you trade it for like 6 different currencies and you end up making money. Yeah, regional pricing in Egypt is crazy. U.S. tends to be about half again as much. Australia gets 2.5. Australia just gets fucked.
Australia does.
That's what gets crazy to me is like
Can you push those over here, please?
Especially when it's like most of that stuff's coming from China, so it's like most of that stuff comes from China, and it's like you're having to pass Australia.
Yeah, it's right there.
I mean,
it's right there.
granted, to the U.S. they're going across the other way,
Yep.
but like if you're going to like Europe, you're going right past Australia, anyways. So yeah, so
I'm gonna pop this open too.
but yeah, that's where I'm tempted to. I wouldn't be able to convert everything of my Templars because there's Templar specific units.
Gotcha.
But I'm doing some research to see. That's why I was asking you how Raven Guard played in 9th. Like, yeah, that's the other thing is that it makes even more sense because the beaks, the Space Marines with the beaks that's the Mark 6s are that was a Corax armor. That was the Corax armor
okay.
named after him. Corvus armor. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Sorry. And then the Warrior Wheel. That was always kind of cool. And then the Z Omega Battle Zord, which had Tommy's extra Zord
Oh yeah.
on the back. Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like I saw some. It was like 9th. You had like +1 to roll on, or +1 to wound, or something like that. And you got the pregame move.
Their special tactic was outside of 18 inches, they counted as being in net cover.
Oh yes.
If you were outside of 12, they always counted as being in light cover, even in the open. If you, whenever they were in the tactical doctrine, they got +1 to hit and wound characters.
That's right. That's right. I remember now. +1 to wound on characters. Yeah.
What's a
Now take your armies and play one-page rules. That's what I keep hearing.
what's a character?
Characters like their units will have character as a keyword.
Okay.
When it's like this is the chapter master.
Okay.
Or
So like that
a na-
Corvus
a na-
guy.
yeah, like a
Like
named
Corax.
guy.
Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense.
But there'll be like other people that like an apothecary. I think is technically a character. Basically, when it's a unit of one model, it's
Okay.
considered a character.
Gotcha. You want to know something super embarrassing
What?
that it really only realized like a month or so ago?
What's that?
Okay. So Zeo Ranger, it's not really noticeable with Zeo Ranger 1,
Yeah.
but Zeo Ranger 1, it's one circle.
Oh yeah.
Zeo Ranger 2 is
has
the two thing.
thing.
3 is a triangle, 4 is a square, 5 is a star.
I think I knew that at one point, but I forgot.
It's like honestly like
I feel like I read a Gizmodo article that talked about it at one point and then just forgot about it.
Yeah. So I was like, really, Philip? Like that makes so much sense. Why didn't I figure that out?
Oh, speaking
When I
of
was 10.
Kickstarters, I got
Okay.
the. It was great. They were doing the for BattleTech. Switching to another minis game, they were doing the BattleTech. They were sending out an update like, hey, we need to test our. We need to test out our backer kit, so we're gonna send it to like just 5% of y'all instead of the like hundreds of thousands of people that back.
Yep.
And we're gonna send it like 5% of y'all, and you guys can introducing the Dodeca Ranger.
Yes.
And we're sending that, and you guys can test it out. And then, like, bloop, and next email is like, hey, you should go fill out your backer kit. I'm like, well,
Looks like you're one of the 5%.
looks like I'm in the, hey,
You're one of the elite.
I'm one of the 5%.
So,
Too bad I'm not filling out the backer kit right now because I want to save money to change my pledge level.
Yep.
Because I just did the basic pledge.
Beetle, what color is the is Zeo Ranger Dodeca?
I'm trying to think of like, what color are D20 usually?
Well, I mean,
What's
we've
up-
got
what's
those,
up,
we've got
Colin?
that metal D20.
Do you want to be on the stream? Heliotrope. Oh, you found it?
Was that you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you know.
I don't think I know anything.
I can vouch for that. Chris,
I just know that there was the wasn't last time we went to Applebee's. It was the time before that I was following, and I noticed it wasn't your car, but somebody else had the student driver bumper sticker on it. No, it wasn't Hunter either. It was Taylor. That's right. That's what I thought you were talking about. Is that not what you're talking about? Clearly, I.
It says "Sorry, girls, I'm gay" with a big ass rainbow behind it.
I'm waiting for my Mythic Battles Kickstarter to finally deliver. Did you pay money extra for that? Because that was Mythic Games where they did that whole, hey, we're going to hold your games hostage until we get enough money to cover shipping.
That was a thing we demoed at our first.
There was that.
Gen Con, right?
The Mythic Battles Armageddon, or no, Ragnarok. That was back, but that was like 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Well, but that's it's a series they've done.
Oh, it's a series. Okay, it's a
Yeah.
series. That works. That makes
That
sense.
was like the second one, I think, was
Okay,
the one
gotcha.
that we did. In fact, there's a video of it on the YouTube channel about
I just
it.
know you kind of you were able to sneak me into the demo,
Yeah.
and then I was sitting at the right plot.
Yeah.
Like, hey, grab that character. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, there's a video on the YouTube channel about it
nice.
somewhere. Starship Tactics should deliver around August. I'm so excited. You know what sucks is when you've done a backer kit and you've written it off, like, sure, it's been a couple years, but you're like, whatever. That's already paid for. The balance sheet's already closed out on that. And then
not
you
paid
go
for
into
yet.
backer kit and you're like, oh, this is still open. We haven't charged you yet. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Now I got to make sure I have money for that. But the good news is it's on a card that's been changed. So even if it changes at the random, or even if they do like a random time, because that's what
They'll
happens.
send you
is-
the email and be like, hey, we tried to charge you.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for my Robotech RPG tag. That's the one. That was the one where Palladium had to be like, guys, look, we lost the license. We were anticipating that season 1 would do well enough, or phase 1 would do well enough that would fund phase 2, and it didn't. So we've got a shit ton of phase 1 stuff. So get your pledge worth of phase 1 stuff, but you're never getting phase 2 because we lost the license because we suck.
Clank Legacy 2 Acquisitions Inc. Darkest Magic.
Yeah. There's a lot of people above
It's
about that.
749% funded.
Yeah. Well, like the first one sold like hotcakes. Like everybody loved that one. It's kind of weird that they went. It's weird they went with
I'm gonna back
Kickstarter.
this.
The Knave.
I'm gonna back it.
Yeah. Yeah, Palladium books. I concur. They suck. Did we show off Knave last time? Was
We
it the
showed it
last
on a
Oddball,
kick-
the
yeah.
Oddball stream?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saved it, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna back that because I want to run that. That sounds like freaking cool, man.
Well, we know the stream will only be another 12 minutes because then they'll kick us out of here.
Oh, that's right.
So then we're going to go to the after party at Rita's.
Now the club is on a jet. Now the club. What? It's on a jet. I got work in the morning.
Did you check out Ninja Sloths? No, I didn't, because I was saving it. Ninja Battles Ragnarok is still being printed. So, dang, that is the Kickstarter.
Mythic Battles Ragnarok is still being printed.
I just checked the last update. So that's the yeah. So 6-7 years ago was when we demoed that.
Jeez.
Ninja.
Was
I
that
did not
Ragnar-
check. I did not check out Ninja Sloths because I planned to save it for the stream, so it could be like a first reaction kind of thing. So definitely that's. But I will check it out. I will check out all of those. But yeah. I don't know if you saw. I made an Oddball stream channel, and Beetle went in and just like filled in a bunch of Kickstarters in
Oh,
there
okay.
today. So yeah, I was hoping to do like an instant reaction kind of thing, but
Can you do a search inside of a?
you can, or maybe it's just me. I can. You might be thinking the Greek one. I bet I am thinking the Greek one.
Which one?
The Mythic Battles.
Mythic Battle. Yeah, because it was. I do remember that it was Greek gods.
Do do do.
Do, 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 do. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
How is it like Google? You can do like in. Well, like the Google hack. Oh well, I'll just search YouTube. I'll just search Boards and Swords Mythic Battles. Pantheon.
go.
I think it's Pantheon.
Pantheon. It was.
Pantheon. Boards and Swords. Look at that. Mythic Battles Pantheon.
Okay, gotcha.
At Gen
Yep.
Con 2016. We're just gonna plop that right in the chat. Cross promote.
There we go. That's right. That's right. Chris snuck me in. I got free pizza and I got to play a board game.
Oh yeah, I was right. That place isn't even open. That was Scotty's.
That's right. That place doesn't exist anymore, does it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I forgot to plug in the laptop. That's okay. It says I got 18 minutes left. We'll be.
Oh,
out
I
of
see.
here
We've
before
only got, yeah, see? There
What's
we
up,
go.
Taylor?
All right.
that. Huh? What about it?
I just got the email from about the Kickstarter. You can keep your pledge rewards.
Oh, you missed that. I was in the 5% that got it as the. That was the test group.
La-di-da, Mr. fucking beta test.
Yeah.
Mr. Control Group.
Yeah, I was because I got the email that was like, "Hey, we're going to be sending out things," and then the very next email in my inbox was, "Hey, go to your battle." It confused me at first because I didn't think I could change my pledge. I thought I had to just add on, but then I went back to the beginning and realized that when I hit continue, I'm supposed to hit change pledge value instead. I don't know what mercenary group to get. Part of me just wants to get like the Star League or Wolf's Dragoons,
Like
the coins and stuff.
Great Legion.
Yeah. The only other Kickstarter I'm waiting on is Hell, the Last Saga. Man, they have so much better terrain in Sigmar than we do.
I actually don't know. I don't think I'm waiting on any Kickstarters.
Yeah,
Because honestly, I did not even know this was shipping until I got the text from FedEx.
I'm waiting. AEG's web stores 55% off everything today.
Who's AEG?
I forgot what it stands for, but there were people who did like Smash Up.
Okay, okay.
I think it's Alterac Entertainment Group. I don't know how I just pulled that out of my head.
Where-
Oh, that Scorpus. The game Chris has. It's Scorpus something. Chris Nickel has. Yeah, Alterac Entertainment Group.
Yeah, that
He's
wouldn't
having
have
to
meant-
squint now because the
Yeah,
dimming
right,
came
because it's all
up.
dim. Like that wouldn't have meant anything to me though. The Alderac Entertainment.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out Alderac. I said Alterac. I said like Alterac Valley, and
Right.
wow, that's where that came from. Yeah, there's like a Scorpus Infinitus or something like that. That was like he got it as a discount, and I think we played like once. You know, on that shelf where I just like randomly snuck games that I can't sell and want to get out of the house. I had Bears versus Babies and nobody wanted it, so I just left it at their house one day. They didn't find out till 3 years later after the pandemic when I made a joke about it at the live stream. That literally is what happened. Because it was. Oh, you were here? Okay. That's right. I think you were playing. Oh, that was back during the Phil working days. That's right. You were bistro at that time.
The captain
I
is
think.
dead.
The captain is dead. Also, yep.
That's a good game.
A space base. What do you think about GW production issues? I actually missed out on Ashes of Faith, and I was able to get all the other Kill Team boxes. I think what I'm hoping is because they've shifted all their priority to getting enough 10th edition boxes out. Like, if that's the reason, cool. I think it's less of a GW production issue and more of a GW scalper issue. Yeah.
Their production issue is making the scalper issue much more
True. Yeah.
than it's been in the past. 'Cause it's always been
I was lucky on Galifall, I think. Yeah, a lot of them have been really, really strict, but
it's just been like the last few years.
right. And Rusty Beal's saying the thing. I think they underproduced everything to free up space for Leviathan. I really hope that's the case, because if that one has problems, that could be like GW's kind of in a good point. Although I feel like they're gonna disappoint some people, because the way they've been saying like the rules are free online, everyone's like, oh, the codexes are gonna be free.
No.
Or
It's what they did with 8 and what they did with 7. Every time there's
it's the indexes. But the way that they're talking about like the way they describe the indexes, I heard another podcast where they were talking about it and like, oh, the codexes are not going to have that much rule stuff. It's just going to be mostly, and I was like, no, it's just more of the indexes are going to be like, this will get you started playing until your codex comes out. But it's free. Yeah. And I think it's going to be, because I think it's going to be the way that they've got it is you're going to be, you can do any sort of formation you want of units, but if you do this detachment, you get special abilities, and it's just the index is going to have one, and then I think the codex is going to have more.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we can get you started.
It's your SRD versus your player's handbook. Monster
you know what?
manual.
That is exactly what it is. It's the SRD versus the player's handbook. That is exactly the best way to think of it. You know what? I know it's codices, but I like codexes better. Codices. No, I can't do that because there's actually a Patreon named Cody. So then it's like
there's a patron.
I got AOS. The Dominion box was vastly overproduced, but I kind of hope they go that. Somebody was like, I got it for $50 because they overproduced them. Yeah, they were on discount in so many places. Yeah. Like 2 years afterwards, because it was taunting me as the price kept getting lower.
Is there a...
Oh, individual sale? Yeah. 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 Or what you could have done is broke open some and painted them and like auctioned them as an army. Like say, oh, the proceeds go to charity. Yeah.
It's a full 5e conversion.
Oh, really? Philip just brought up an interesting thing. We may have to close with this. Mobile Suit G Gundam, the role-playing game.
A full 5e the most accessible adaptation of Gundam to tabletop role-playing.
Rustabito said, Renshaw, when are you going to show up for AOS games? They're literally happening right behind us.
Yeah, 20
over
feet to our right.
You can see it in the background. So that's going to have to get covered. Is this where did you find this?
Because I don't know how my train of thought got there, but we were talking about like role-playing games.
Yeah,
and different, and I was like, is there a Gundam RPG?
Okay,
like,
so
is there a Gundam like tabletop minis?
Need
game
a link.
Too?
Everyone
There
wants you
is?
to post it into chat.
Okay.
Or not into chat. Post it into Discord.
Post it in the Discord. Copy link.
Yeah. The model kits like what you got me. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a rule set for using
No, I remember
them.
how I got there because you guys were talking about discounts, and I was like,
yeah.
hey, I wonder if Third Eye is ever going to discount that giant perfect grade Gundam 00. So
it was like
years
300.
ago,
It was like
we went up there.
$350, but like one of the zeros was
three.
faded out,
The
or the
three
three
was faded out. So I was like, is that thing
this-
$49.95? He's like, no. I think he immediately got a new sticker and put it on there to like have fresh ink on it.
So we're running out of time and we're running out of battery. So we will put that in Discord, boardsandswords.com/Discord. If you want to find out about Mobile G Gundam, the role-playing game, which that would be a good straight. Oh man, we're coming up with so many good RPGs to play. Dirtbags might be coming back.
Yes.
But only if people back us on Patreon.
I gotta filter through and find patreon.com/boards
Yeah,
and swords,
exactly.
boardsandSwords.com/Patreon.
Thanks to the people that did show up for this oddball stream, considering how much hassle we had.
I'm gonna put it
getting
in.
this.
I'm gonna put it in RPG.
Ooh, my brother is getting the PG Granddaddy Unleashed this Christmas. So
Oh, okay, perfect grade. I was like the
yeah,
PG. What?
the perfect grade. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We're gonna say adios here.
Good
from
night.
High Tide, and we'll see you guys next week for the show, the actual show, where our topic, since we don't have one, might just be this Mobile Suit Gundam RPG. Bye.
It's gonna be character creation. That's what it is.
Your battery's running low.
As it